Pirate Nation on X says GameStop has announced a trade anything day where you can trade in almost anything for store credit. There's a long list of exclusions. I've been waiting years to cash in these bad boys sneaking. Yellow Flash says they won't take DVD players, but they will take your dead stuffed animal, which is true. Dexerto says GameStop has announced a trade anything day where you can trade on almost anything. Taxidermy is allowed. DVD players are not. Wario64, trade anything day, bring whatever, get store credit. Exclusions include hazardous waste or material, chemicals, liquids, lithium ion batteries, or items containing lithium ion batteries, weapons and ammunition, dead or alive animals. Taxidermy items are valid. Alcohol, tobacco, drugs, paraphernalia, legal or not. Computers like desktops, laptops, notebooks, all-in-ones, minis, workstations, e-readers, tablets, thin clients, smart displays, virtual reality headsets with built-in processor, interactive flat panel displays with built-in processor. What the hell? Excluding certain MacBooks, GameStop normally accepts in trade. Computer peripherals intended for use with a computer and weighing less than 100 pounds, monitors, keyboards, digital picture frames, small electronic equipment, digital music players, VCRs, DVD play. What this is like, what can you even bring? Smaller scale servers, televisions, gift cards, and other currency, foreign domestic, jewelry, sexual and explicit items, items resembling body parts. Items must fit in our 20 by 20 by 20 measuring box. Terms and conditions of promotion are subject to change. GameStop employees have the discretion to reject any item. So, I'm trying to think of something that doesn't fall into this. I wonder, would you be able to trade in Smash JT organic matcha ceremonial grade tea? Order now at smashjt.com. That's TEA. But in all seriousness, like, what foam fingers? Like, what could you return? I'm looking around here. Comic books, movie theater popcorn holders, cups, dishes, plates, spoons, forks, knives, watches, bowling ball. What this this is gonna actually this is gonna be funny because the things people think of to bring in are actually, in a weird way, great viral marketing. Because I'm sure they're going to tell their employees that if there's something funny or curious or really interesting, to take a picture of it, send it to corporate, and they'll post it online and be like, someone brought this in. I think that's actually pretty genius. GameStop says, mark your calendars. GameStop announces Trade Anything Day on December 6, 2025. Customers will be able to walk into any store and trade literally anything in exchange for store credit. And they got community noted. It says there's an entire list of things you can't trade in. So there's that. There's that. Dexerto, again, this is great marketing, free marketing. Like, you can't buy this kind of marketing. Getting entire articles on big news websites. GameStop's Trade Anything Day even lets you sell them taxidermy. It's gonna turn into just taxidermy. What are they gonna buy it for? Like, what are the prices? 2 cents in trading credit for your old dog? GameStop is opening its door to almost anything customers want to bring in for store credit during its upcoming Trade Anything Day. This one-day promotion invites people to show up with unusual items instead of the usual lineup of games, consoles, and accessories. Companies billing the event as a bring whatever gets store credit, with the tongue-in-cheek reminder that some questions are asked. The event marks a broader push to get customers back in stores with a more flexible, attention-grabbing take on trade-ins. GameStop says nearly any physical item is eligible as long as it meets the size requirements and passes a staff inspection. That includes taxidermy, which the retailer specifically confirms as valid for trade. Everything excluded from GameStop's Trade Anything Day. Despite anything goes, they outlined a detailed set of items that won't be accepted. Exclusions include waste, chemicals, liquids, all the same stuff we already read. There's some birds, taxidermy. Also blocks drugs, paraphernalia, most computers like desktops, laptops, tablets, and VR headsets with built-in processors, which is kind of surprising to me. I thought they'd actually want those. Other banned items include portable digital music players, VCRs, DVD players, DVRs, converter boxes, projectors, small scale servers, televisions. I wonder, like, basically, when it comes to anything technology, if they can't test it in store to see if it even works, that they're going to even want to deal with it. Because the money that you get for selling an item like that is not worth the effort of figuring out if it even works. Who would have thought we'd get to that place in society? This isn't the first off the wall thing GameStop has done in 2025 either. While they were auctioning off a viral stapler used to accidentally damage launch day Switch 2's, CEO Ryan Cohen added his underwear to the sale. Oh, yeah, for his shorts, which I covered in a previous video as well. But they continued talking about other things as well related to this. GameStop says, if you bring a scale to GameStop to weigh Pokemon packs, we will ban you for life for your own good. So unrelated to the trade anything day, there are people that are bringing scales. I found this fascinating and so depressing. Imagine being this fucking Redditor, which this guy's a mod on Reddit, going into a store with a scale, putting each pack on, and trying to see what the difference is to get the special booster packs and extra cards. How pathetic, bro. Like, not only that, but you got to realize the joy of going into the store and buying these packs is the hope of getting something really special. This guy going in here, taking that ability away from all the kids going in or the parents buying these for their kids, knowing that it will never be a super special card because people like this going into the store doing that kind of stuff. It's so sad. It's so depressing. Back to this GameStop story. So get some community reaction. Hey, GameStop, how much credit for my mother-in-law? My girlfriend, when she finds out I sold her massive Hello Kitty collection to GameStop. The GameStop clerk, after I placed 40 kidneys on the counter. That's a good point. Oh, no, they said nothing resembling body parts. So, can I trade this tomahawk steak? Did it say anything about food? I don't know if I saw food. Can I trade in a chupacabra? I'm ready. No lowballing me, though, on this boot. There's going to be so much junk people bring in. I think everyone could relate to this. Like, in my own house, we have boxes of just junk. We're like, what would you even do with this? It's stuff you can't bring yourself to throw out, but it's also at the same time stuff you never use or open or touch ever. I wonder. I'll bring her in, and I better get more than $5 worth of store credit. Do you take a Cybertruck? Will you accept ray stones? Human for scale? That's a good point too. Like, do rocks count? You can be like, oh, this is my rock collection, and just bring a bunch of rocks in over and over again. See if anyone's meme bastard. $3 for the copies of Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3, complete inbox, or $5 store credit. Best I can do. Trade anything. Looks inside. Can't trade anything. So I better get $200 in store credit for these. Well, that's the other thing. I wonder how much they're authorized to give for store credit on stuff. Like, what if it's something like valuable, but like I can't even think of junk that's valuable, that's worth anything. And what would be the price that they give? Like 5 cents, 10 cents? The whole situation is just funny and great marketing. It really is great marketing. Packer girl, trade anything for a penny in store credit. Beep says, I'm so confused right now because how? I got 3 PlayStations and 44 games. Best I can do is $10. Oh, that seems pretty high. I'm kind of scared to scroll down because you never know the stuff people are going to post in the comments and this kind of thing. But anyways, let me know in the comments, what would you turn into GameStop if you could trade anything in? Be very curious to see what people could come up with. But for now, I'll leave that one there. Does GameStop even sell games anymore? Why would you want store credit to buy Funko Pops, right? It's a good question. It's a very good question. Sergeant Xavier for the 2 says Pawn Stars, GameStop edition, right? It's basically turning GameStop into a pawn shop.